Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I have 3 DIYs to show you guys. I know that the buffalo check is a little bit overkill in this video, but I am loving this print right now, so if you want to see how I made any of these, just keep watching. So for each DIY, I'm going to be using this craft paper. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It was 4 for $1. I have this little door ornament that I got from the 99-cent store at Christmas time. I have this little sign. It's bare wood. It's from Hobby Lobby, and this was only $3.99 regular price. Then I'm going to be using a glue gun, some white chalk paint, a foam brush, and some brown acrylic paint. So to start off with, I'm going to remove this bow, and I'm going to put this little wreath aside for now. After I remove the twine, I'm going to put hot glue in those 2 little holes, let it dry, and then sand the top down just so I can get a flat surface when I go to paint it instead of having holes there. This took about 5 coats of paint for me to cover it completely. So for this sign, I wanted it to have more of a stain look than a painted on look. So as you can see here, I took a napkin at first, and then that started falling apart because I had wet the napkin. So I switched over to a foam brush, and I got the foam brush wet, put a little dab of paint on there, and then just rubbed it over the whole sign, and it came out looking like a really nice stained wood. Then I'm just trying to figure out if I want the buffalo check paper to cover the whole back of the frame or just the middle. Eventually I decided on just the middle. This frame that I'm using is a large picture frame that I got from the 99-cent store a while back. I believe it was $4.99. This was the original backing to it, and this is just like a light burlap, and I just decided I wanted the burlap to be a border around the paper, so I am removing the little clips from it. And then here I am just marking out the center for where my paper is going to go. So once I get all the paper cut out to make the size square that I want, I'm going to lay everything down to see how it looks before I start gluing it all down. You can use Mod Podge or a different type of glue to lay down the burlap and the paper. That might be better than hot glue, but hot glue works too if you're impatient like me, and so that's what I used on everything. As you can see, I added the little wreath back onto the door, and after everything's glued down, that's it. You just put the backing back onto the frame and you have this nice big beautiful decor piece that you can put on your wall or up on a table. I am so happy with the way that this one came out. For this next one, this is a really easy and fast one. I'm going to be using some of the leftover craft paper and some of these words. I got 2 packs of these words, one in black and one in white from Target. I believe they were $5.99 per pack. And then I have this sign that I got from Joann's. It's a Christmas sign, and I didn't want to mess with the front of it so that I could use it at Christmas again. But I did think that I could turn it over and make it like a double-sided decor piece. So I am just removing the wall hanging from the back and the sticker, and then I'm sanding down the little holes so that I have a flat surface. Then I'm going to put the paper onto the house and turn it over and trace it, and then I'm going to cut it out. After you cut it out, you just make sure that you get it how you want it before gluing it down. Again, I used hot glue. And then here I'm just trying to figure out what words I want to go on here and if I want them black or white. I know this is really bad lighting here. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. And I don't know if you can see on the back of these words, they have like little picks or something on them. They come off very easily with the scissors, so I just snipped them off as much as I could, and then the words lay flat on the surface. And then after I glued them down, I just added some twine to the bottom just to make it a little bit more farmhouse. And I didn't glue this down, I just tied it so that I could take it off come Christmas time. And that was it. This one was really, really simple. So for the last DIY, I have this bare wooden picture frame. I got this from Joann's after Christmas. It was 75% off, so I paid $4.99 for this. I know it has a snowflake cut out in the back, but I thought I could easily cover that with paper or fabric or something, and this would be a nice base for a cute little project. So I went ahead and bought it, and right now I'm just staining it the same way that I stained the letters in the first DIY, with a wet foam brush, a little dab of paint, and I'm just rubbing it on there. So after that dries, I'm going to be using some craft paper, a wreath of some sort, some flowers. I got these at Dollar General for $1.50 each, and some type of greenery, and then I'm going to be choosing one of these words to go on here. Once I get the middle all cut out, I'm going to glue it down, and then you're going to see me playing around with the wreath and the greenery and the words, and just trying to figure out exactly what it is I want to do with this little piece. So I decided on the word family in white, and with the wreath I decided I was just going to wrap it in this leftover burlap ribbon that I had. Once I got to the end didn't look the same as the rest of the wreath, so that's when I decided to cover that up with some greenery and a few little flowers. And once all that was done, I just glued the wreath down to the back. I could not be more happy with the way these 3 DIYs turned out. I think they look so cute in my house. I had a lot of fun making them, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you saw something that you liked and maybe you could recreate yourselves. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me and consider subscribing to my channel. I plan on coming out with more DIYs, and I really hope to see you guys there. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.